Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Gtnh New Horizons. I don't really know what I want to do in today's episode, but yeah. Well, I probably should see what I have in my goals. Here it is. So I did that, I did that, I did that, did that. All of that is done. So that to the desktop, that's fine. Where is yeah. Oops. Okay, so first things first. I want to make automate circuits fully, which means I'm gonna need to automate oxygen production. Can I compressed air? Can I electrolyze centrifuge you and think I'm gonna want compressor who make compressor. Hard to eat oxygen. Compressed air. Okay. Actually needed to go over there to make more food as well. So that both of these can be accessible to me. Gunpowder. Pressure. And then yep, and yep, and yep. So that doesn't belong in there. Belongs over here. Boop boop. Boop. Okay. I also, in between episodes, I did a bit of Thumbcraft research. Researching things is like not fun to watch at all, so I'm not gonna bother doing it on stream. Boop, 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 boop. Refill my arrows. Now here's the thing, is making a nitrogen aluminum tank going to be enough for the nitrogen. Uses and do I want to make a fluid canner to use this on this? Do I want to make a fluid canner to automate. Can I void? Can nitrogen is inflammable, right? Wait, can nitrogen be used in the arc furnace? Compressor is a similar chemical reactor. Chemical reactor does not look like it can be used to generate power in any way. But it does also look necessary to make things in. Wait, does using nitrogen in the make it take less time? Oh, that's what I would use the nitrogen for. Why did I come over here? I wanted a compressor. Yeah, I also wanted to put those in an extractor. There was stuff I wanted. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I don't care. I can make recipe compressor of the basic variety. I don't know why I didn't think that these would get some steel rods, put along in there. I probably have some more steel rods in here as well. I need a bunch of steel plates. Am I like hurting for steel in any way? No, I have 7 stacks still. Okay, so I need at least 2 steel plates. And then 6, 8. I also need another 8 for the casing. Do I have steel plates in here? No, I do not. And again, I am not hurting for steel rods in any way, so I don't think it matters that I'm using so many. Also going to need some ethylene of the poly variety melted. Is it 1 or 2 for this? It's 2. I'm glad I looked. Still have so much polyethylene. I do have my things on me. Nice. Yeah. 2, 1, 2. ping cables. The other thing I want is variable for automatic arm area. So I don't have to continuously swap batteries. Put you that and that and that. Finally make a what is basic semi-fluid generator? Or is it semi-fluid or is it combustion? This 40 is 95 and this is, yeah, so combustion generators are more efficient. Wait, what? Didn't... Where... Oh, these are semi-fluid generators. Did they what? Oh, this is the P. This is P. Oh, I recall these requiring... heckin' cobalt cables. What? $32. Oh, it's because I spelled... Yeah. Should have searched for out. Where are... Maybe I am going crazy. Where it is still very much the possibility that they made the semi-fluid generators less expensive. Wait, yeah, I can do that. Okay. Do I have any more? This brass. No. And mixing 7 gold and 3 copper. I can do that. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't even have to mix it. I'm pretty sure I can just use an alloy smelter. Alloy smelter is right here. Yeah. I should make more recipes of this. Maybe even do 21 to 9, 3 recipes. I need vegetables. Wish I had known I had 14 gold up here. That is a compressor. No. I don't think I need more than 20 right now. Do I have the gear mold up here? I brought that with me. Don't know why I'm running instead of using a minecart. There's not enough space on the disk. Yeah, there probably isn't. You know why there's probably not? Probably because of... Actually, probably because of OBS. Quite frankly. But no. What? Okay, I draw that. Actually, but you know what I can do? Probably move stuff from one of these wave files from my. Really, that's probably move a lot of this. Wow, that's still. What was I to be? Let me move the Blender 5 stuff as well. I don't need. You know what I can do is I can. Go options. Move, not move, open. I bet you anything if I went into backups. Everything except for the latest here. Oh yeah, that in and of itself is 5 gigabytes. I could probably move this to haven't Why did it? What? Oh, no. It was. Wait, why did. What? Okay. What? Why is it only. Okay. Oh, it only has 3. Huh. I think I have. Yeah. That should be an additional amount of disk space. Oh, okay. Backups shouldn't. 10 backups shouldn't take up. What was I gonna say? 10 backups shouldn't take up 1,000 or 5 gigabytes. But that's a known issue. Kind of. Not so much the backup part, but the world size being ballooned by erroneous tile entities. Saving erroneous or saving tile entities erroneously. What is this like used for anything other than normal wood stuff? Why did I even... Oh, have I... Oh yeah, a lot of stuff I don't think I've scanned. Why is that the... No. Oh yeah, the reason I'm on a meeting. What is the interest? Is this locked behind? Is this locked behind IV? It's annoying because I want to be able to move stuff from down there to up there automatically. I do have enough to make another block of cobalt. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm getting gear things so I can get, stuff for making, I can... What was it? Stuff for making a semi-flow generator. And what's the other? Compressor and a centrifuge. Did I put... Oh, huh. That was a weird choice. Hey! What do I want? Bunch of copper and tin dust. This... Do we have more copper plates? By copper, I mean steel. What happened? Did I put that in here? Excuse me. I know I need more than... Oh, whatever. I'll just make more, I guess. I should be able to... them in my food backpack? Oh, that would have been weird anyway. Okay, so I need hammer and wire cutters and 1, 2 of those and oh, they're in here still. I might not have left in wire. Why did it? No, do I not? More or steel rods anyway. At least 2 more. By at least 2 more, I mean specifically 2 more, and yeah. Nice thing is though, I'm not really using steel as fast as I would be because I'm doing things like super efficiently. Just need the 2 more steel rods. And I forgot to add the steel plates. And compressor just needs 2 more LV circuits. And compressor. And compressor. I think I could have. No, I could. Hey, that's the first LV compressor I've made. Anyway, this can. I wish there was a way to, like, I don't know. Can I? I think unless all 4 of these machines are running at once, this doesn't take all 4 amps that this is providing. So I think what I can do also what I can do is put this in here. I need 5 things of compressed air. Is this faster than the steam compressor? Recipes. 600. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it will be until I get into what was I gonna say? A multi-block centric or a multi-block compressor of the powered variety. I can then make myself another centrifuge to centrifuge these with. And then I can probably would have to make myself another I'd have to probably make myself a recipe sorter or recipe filter. Have the oxygen go into a I want to fill my cans again, actually. To put these on this over here. I want to is my I don't know window group for these. Okay, so I want but for now can probably take that and then also put one of those down. How long does this take? Oh, 80 seconds. And it gives me, what, 1 liter of oxygen every 80 seconds? This probably isn't the best way of one bucket. Right. Oh, yeah, wow. I mean, I'm pretty sure the recipe for this is unlocked by medium voltage. Why not? And I didn't even know you can scan your tools. Oh, this... Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, that is nitrogen, okay. And I have a single cell of oxygen. No, that's gonna be not the nitrogen itself, but the... So I can use nitrogen to make this more efficiently. And compared to the 100, wow, like significantly faster. Or how that, that's methane. Or have that. Wait, what? Oh, what is the usage? Blast furnace, this would be in the blast furnace with, it's on 11. And I also would need a pump to pump the nitrogen out. Am I correct in assuming that nitrogen is just in general better for the blast furnace than oxygen? Specifically want... Can I use nitrogen to... No? Wait a minute. I have sworn there was a... Wait, what? Oh, huh. Could also just use my primitive blast furnaces as well to melt this down. There's no reason to use power. I think that ultimately using the compressed air is the best way, but I think it... So I can't search. It's annoying. But also, I think I want hydrogen. Oh yeah, I want hydrogen for the oil refining process. So I wonder if it's almost also worth setting up a electrolyzer up in the area up there. as well, so that we can obtain hydrogen. But I also wanted the compressor to compress the air because it's required for making polyethylene. Anyway. So I'm gonna go. Hey, this is empty. I mean, it is up here, isn't it? I need to, like, break the, minecart. And I know that I need to do that. I don't know why I don't do that sometimes. I'm gonna pull some of this. Do I have an electrolyzer up here already? What did I come up here for? Do I wanna... So what am I, like... Well, actually, a need for resistors is probably what is preventing me from making more, being fully honest. Oops. What did I come up here for? 10, probably. I should wait for that to be done. When did I make that compressor? How did I make the compressor already by now? Oh. Okay. What is this? 17 is 43. 4 and stop. The 9th is processing right now, and this would be the 10th if I wanted to wait that long, but I don't. Did I? Yeah, I picked up my manga. Okay, cool. Oh, Oh, it was. I found a node in the Nether. That's why I was like, oh, I should scan that, but I didn't because I didn't have my lava tour. Do I want chemical? Do I need? Wait, what? Oh, wait, this already has methane in it. Is this not? Home usages on your volume plus hydrogen makes hydrocarbonic. I don't care about that. What I want is reactor oxygen. G cell makes acetic acid. Oxygen ethylene again makes acetic acid. Mineral chloride on poly. Yeah, oh, it's on one. One of those. So this, at least, it would be good to get a. It would have been good to get a compressor for at least cycling some, automating the production of polyethylene. Even if that's the only thing I do with it, and not actually produce any oxygen using air, that would still be worth it. My thing is fluid solidifier. My ingot cast is up there. I don't really care about that right now. Right. So what is the part of this is both, this is new copper wire and steel rods. Tubes, what am I missing other than obviously the assembler? Have a new copper wire automated. I don't have steel rods automated, but I think that's fine. I mean, that's literally just a lathe. And then I also would need, I need red alloy. Actually, when I assemble a circuit board in the circuit assembler, are all of the users circuits are similarly? No, they're not. So yeah, I still do need the red alloy. Which means maybe maybe I automate the production. The issue is I don't have a lot of copper. Though I'm automating copper, so yeah, I think that comes back to making making generator for farm. And giving it generous amounts of extra creosote. Which, in other words, yes, I want to have a semi-fluid generator. Two of these. Oh1, 08, 109. Maybe okay, now that I have I'm gonna need a little bit more tin wire, which means it's a good thing that I'm putting some tin in, or that I'm centrifuging all this bronze dust that I don't really need anymore back into copper and tin, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I have night metal ingot. Also, is that not a quest? Why am I bringing this? One's in there. Me. I got for that. Okay. Was it the thumb gun? Is that not nice hovering over? Can you burn methane in a semi-fluid generator? Oh, I already knew that recipe existed and is an MV recipe. I don't know how I said. Oh, as if I was surprised seeing that. You don't belong in here. Okay, actually, can I use P to make insulin? Ooh. Don't know. Wait. Oh, wait, no, it's 4. why would I use the more expensive recipe if it's still... Why would I use that recipe if it's only 1 to 1? Or 4 to 1? That's what I'm trying to say. Where is my circuit? Oh. Yeah. What is the... Do I actually need... vacuum tubes, or are they just somewhere weird? And can I make the glass tubes from, like, anything other than... No, I have to make... Actually, did I see forming press? No. Why is that any better than this recipe? Takes 6 seconds. Takes 6 seconds. This just takes a lot more energy than this. Do I have a bunch of glass dust somewhere? I'm gonna probably end up making this all, and actually, recipe forming press. This is 1 to 1, so I don't know why I would ever use that over this recipe. Why am I not doing this? Okay. Hey, there's some tin dust in there. That's not what I came over here for. I came over here for... Actually, what did I come over here for? Oh yeah. Putting this in here. Yeah, I totally got sidetracked as well. What I was doing was I was trying to make a generator. So, making a production line for glass tubes might be necessary, which would make it necessary to make an LV alloy smelter. Where is... Okay. I am not making which means I need 4 more motors. 4 more motors. Yeah, that's what it is. Can I? No. Can I? Is there a use for these? No. Oh wait, yeah. I was waiting. Oops, I only wanted that way I can do that, that, and that. And then right, tin cabling, wire mill 1. I want, sure, I'm gonna need the wires eventually anyway. Then I'm going to want, I should probably also not fully automate, but like make a, what is it? Oh, that's alloy smelter for rubber specifically as well. Use apples now that I have a number divisible by 4. That's fluid extractor. Put you in, you don't do anything. Pretty sure each one of these things can hold 27 ingots worth. Yeah. I should be able to take that on in one tank. Not in there, but in here on 24. 24. Get a bunch more of those going. No. More tin wire, actually. Is that... Yeah. I'm pretty much waiting for those wires now. There'll be a lag because there's a memory leak. Actually, I do still need some. I know that I can compress air decently well. I wonder if it would be worth, like, just going down and getting all of that. In fact, I probably should make a linked portal over there. Probably. The issue is there'll probably only be like a few blocks from my, actually should be significantly higher up too, though. That would be actually probably a really good idea. I have some steel rods somewhere? Question mark. No, I did use them. Okay. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I have enough steel plates that it would be worth kind of just making a bunch of. I'll just make 16. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. It didn't really need the plates, I don't think. Well, yes, actually I did. Because I have so much steel in the form of chainmail armor that's kind of like not even worth what was I gonna say? Not even really worth or that it is worth not trying to conserve it. What the heck? Because I think being a little bit frugal will only make it more difficult for me in the future. I need to. Though ideally, I would be getting into MB sooner rather than later. Hammer and wire cutters. So I wouldn't have to be crafting small gears by hand. Oh, right. Wait, what? Oh, it's the steel rods. That's what I was about to say. I'm pretty sure I had the cable for that. Okay. What else is it that I need? Actually, it's the only thing I'm missing. Another, which would need some. Hey, I'm kind of glad I waited to solidify this because now I have 120 buckets of molten PE to use with 2 of these. Is that the only thing I was missing? Ooh, actually should probably end up making what was I gonna say? Blah. I should probably end up making a few more circuits. Anyway, this can go down here. That can be erased from my to-do list. this battery buffer here is actually already empty. Actually, no, it's not. But I think I can place that. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen if I was holding shift. But give me a wrench. And then I can put in some methane. We can also do this. Yeah. And then whoop and go whoop. And once it's kind of, the nice thing too is with the battery buffer, I don't have to did I say methane? I meant I can I have to immediately make sure thing. What the? Okay, one more. I don't need to ensure that the thing, the semi-fluid generator is constantly not empty. I'm pretty sure this uses so little power that I don't need to have it charging at the full 2 amps that it can charge at. But anyway, yeah, that significantly extends the rate at which these or the rate these can last for. Ow. Is this... Oh, I have it, yeah. But now that this is essentially fully automated, just would need to put some creosote oil in here every so often. Actually, this probably would be a good use for the fuel I have. But this is AFKable for pretty long. Creosote gives 48,000 EU per bucket. This is, well, it's currently charging the batteries and being used. So I think once the batteries get filled though, that the creosote I put in there will last a lot longer. Of course, there's the whole produces 80 pollution a second, but I don't think that's gonna matter too much. I think it's gonna be running so infrequently. Once all the batteries are charged, it's gonna be running so infrequently and for so little time. That being said, there is a quest for that's not in Steam. over here. I think there is. I don't remember. That's. Is there a? Is there not a detecting pollution thing in here? Is it in here? There's barely cross on it. Filter. Huh. Yeah. No. I thought there would have been a quest for that. Because I know there is a way to see the pollution. Okay, it's almost full. It'll probably require just one more little tank of stuff. And with how inexpensive tanks or semi-fluid generators are, might be worth looking into, like, just having a little bit of seed oil production as well. Yeah. Does it say what percentage that is of the thing? I kind of wish it did. Right now it's not doing any output. Because I'm pretty sure I have the hydration and fertilization off. So it's not trying to do that, and yeah. So, I've been thinking, I think actually having 63 and having it do a whole stack, or whole stack minus 1, is the best. I think the more often you have, because that's what that means is the less off, that makes it so the macerator is running less often. It's really the macerator that's like consuming most of the power. Oh, speaking of which, this is not doing anything anymore. So I can yeah. So the less often the macerator runs, the longer it can last. But also, the longer in between useful output. But for the copper, which is the main thing I actually wanted out of want it out of the farm. I think that's fine because it's growing decently fast. And the fact that I have to, what the heck? The fact that I have to manually make sure there's fuel in there isn't really an issue. 7. Really? Because, well, quite frankly, that, like I said, is going to last a super long time. That's what, 4,000 some odd. So actually, is this? I assume it's actually only 95% of 48,000. Oops. Did not mean to do that. 41, 2, 3 times 0.95. So 45,600. Really? It's only losing 14. That's pretty efficient, actually. But even still, wait, also not for one bucket. Yeah, it's still pretty good if you ask me. And again, now that it's not charging the batteries, you should only be turning on once every, like, you should be turning on for less than a second every time that oh, that filled it. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what's this? What? Did I not? May go up to 27 on each of these. Just again, so that it triggers less often. Oh, and I should explain how this works. So this is the input buffer. This is what each slot is filtered to, and this is the slot that it will insert into when it's output. That actually threw me for a spin when I was first setting this up. This anyway, that's going to be it for today. If you liked, please like. If you didn't, please comment below and tell me why.